Yo, what's up guys? So the Cayo Perico Heist is still the best way to make money in GTA Online in 2025, and in this video I'll be showing how you can make up to $1.7 million in under an hour. Use the timestamps for easy viewing and let's get straight into it. So first make your way over to the planning screen inside your kasatka. Press right on the D-pad and pay $100,000 to start the heist. If you want to make the most amount of money possible, you want to set it to hard mode. In order to do that, you first have to do the Cayo Perico Heist, and once you have completed that, you have to wait for the cooldown to end, which is 2 hours and 24 minutes in real time or 3 in-game days. Once the cooldown is over, you have 48 minutes to set up the Cayo Perico Heist again, and that will automatically turn it into hard mode. You can just turn your console off while you wait for the cooldown, but make sure you're in GTA Online when the cooldown is over. You will then get a call from Pavel and you will see this message. By doing this you will earn $100,000 more, so that way you made the setup fee back. Now we can actually start. First we will do gather intel. Then sit down in the driver's seat and select the quick travel option so we can teleport to a location that's nearby the yellow destination. Now if you have the Sparrow as one of your moonpool vehicles, get in it. I highly recommend getting this helicopter cause it will make everything a lot faster. It will set you back $1.8 million, but it's definitely worth it. When you're at the location, take these guys out and get in the plane. Be careful that you don't blow up the plane, then you have to fly to Cayo Perico. When you're on the Cayo Perico island, turn around and go inside this hangar. Then look for loot on the tables behind these fences. If there's loot, pull up your phone, go to the camera app and take a picture of the stacks individually. Then send it to Pavel. If there isn't any loot, don't worry, the secondary loot spawns are completely random. So you might get good loot, bad loot or no loot at all. Anyway, when you're done, climb up here via these boxes. Here you will find another table with loot. There's one more loot spawn we will check out. If there's a guard on your minimap, go around his cone of vision. Now do the same thing, look for loot and then take a picture. If there are 2 stacks, take a picture of both and send them to Pavel. When you did that, make your way over to the airstrip. Here you will find a bike, get on it and then follow me. I will speed it up, but just go around all the guards and make sure you don't get caught. If you get too close in their cone of vision, they can hear the engine. You will then get caught and sent back, we don't want that. When you're here, you have to keep an eye out on the guard that's in the tower. So this one, to play it safe, wait till he looks your way and right when he turns around, do what I do. So go on the left and jump via this hill. Now keep driving to the communications tower, so just follow me. If there's no guard at the tower, it means that the signal box is on the ground, as you can see here. If there's a guard close to the tower, the signal box will be in the tower, meaning that you have to climb. Now we have to hack into the signal box. At first it looks really complicated, but once I've explained it, it's not that hard. You will see 3 numbers on the left and 3 signs on the right. You have to connect them and together they have to achieve the target number at the top of your screen. X means times 10, the second symbol means times 2 and the last symbol means times 1. The order of the symbol may be different for you, as you can see here. So in order to get 37, we will connect 2 with X, which makes 20, then 6 times 2, doubling it, makes 12, and then we need 5. So I will connect 5 with this symbol, which makes the number stay the same, and together that's 37. Once you did that, go to the Sightseer app on your phone. So this one and then scroll through the camera till you're in the basement. Then move the camera to the left by holding your right joystick and you will either find your primary target in its glass case or you will see a save more on the left. I will quickly show you a chart of all the primary targets with their value, both for normal and hard mode. So I got Tequila, which is the worst one, and it's completely random which primary target you get. The chances of you getting Tequila is of course higher than a pink diamond. If you already played the heist before with the main dock and drainage tunnel entrance points, open your interaction menu, go to preferences and set your spawn location to your kasatka. Then simply find a new invite only session and you will be back in your kasatka, which saves us a lot of time. Now if for some reason that doesn't work for you, you can also just climb up the tower, jump off and you will respawn next to the plane. If you haven't done this heist before with those entry points, go to this location on the island and take a picture of the main dock. Send it to Pavel and from here get in this boat and drive all the way to the back of the island. Over here is the compound, jump off the boat and dive down till it says that you unlock the drainage tunnel entrance. Then you can find a new session and go to the planning screen again. We will now move on to the Cayo Perico Heist preps, starting with the approach vehicle where we will select the boat Longfin. For this one you have to go to a police station and you need a truck. If you own the Phantom Wedge you can request it through your interaction menu and that will save you a couple minutes. But if you don't own it, make your way over to the truck icon that's by itself, that's the Phantom Wedge. Then back up into the police station so you can attach the trailer with the boat. You will of course get a wanted level, so now you have to try and lose the cops. In the meantime, make your way over to the docks over here. This is where we have to deliver this boat, but you first have to lose your wanted level. So what we will do is park the truck exactly here, then get out and blow yourself up. Make sure you stand away from the truck. You will respawn without a wanted level and you can now get back inside the truck. It's already in the right spot, so it will automatically be delivered. Your spawn location should still be your Kasatka, so now just find a new invite only session. Go to the screen again and we will now do the equipment prep. First do the plasma cutter prep. If you have bear bonds as your primary target, you will have to prep safe code instead of this one. I will show how to do that one after this. For this one you have to go in a safe house, take a couple steps forward and then take a picture of the planning board. It will either be on the left or right. Send it to Pavel and then you have to go to another location. You will encounter some more enemies, so take them out, steal the plasma cutter and deliver it to your Kasatka. So if you have the safe code prep, you will need to make your way over to the casino. Then take the elevator on the left and from here you will need to find a room with 2 guards in front of it. If you take them out with a silencer, the people inside won't be alerted. You can also just go inside and kill everyone. Eliminate the head of security and search his body for the safe code. That's it. For the fingerprint cloner prep you have to break into a warehouse. Don't worry about the cameras, just go in and take out 4 guys. Then go to the computer and hack it by completing the word Panther. Pretty easy, then make your way over to the archive. While you're here, walk to the back and on the left on this table you will find the fingerprint cloner. Deliver it back to your Kasatka and then we will do the cutting torch prep. This is probably the easiest prep. All you have to do is go to the construction site and if you find a yellow helmet, a hard hat, I recommend equipping it so you can freely look around. You have to search toolboxes and look for the cutting torch. It's blue so you will easily see it. That's all for this prep, and the last prep that we have to complete is weapon loadout. Select aggressor. If it says Merryweather HQ, find a new invite only session. You do not want to do that one cause it just takes way longer than the others. It will send you to a building, enter via the roof and inside you have to take out some guys. Then go to the gun locker on the left. You won't be able to open it because it's locked. So you have to hack the computer by finding the numbers combination at the top. You can now open the gun locker and steal the weapons. Bring it back to your Kasatka and access the planning screen. So that was the last heist prep, but first I have to explain the secondary loot cause it plays a big role in the amount of money you will end up making. So here you can see your secondary loot. I have 3 cash stashes, 2 green stuff stashes and also a Coca-Cola stash. Looking at this chart you can see what pays the most and also how much a stack of each secondary target will fill up your loot bag. So you should prioritize Coca-Cola first, then the green stuff and lastly cash. I recommend that you screenshot it so you can use it when you're doing the heist. We are not only doing this for the money, but you also have to do this to make sure your loot bag is completely filled. That's because it's one of the requirements to complete the Elite Challenge. I mentioned it earlier in the video, by completing the Elite Challenge on hard mode you will be making an extra $100,000. If you complete it on normal mode you're only making $50,000. Now in order to complete the Elite Challenge you have to complete the heist under 15 minutes. You need to have a full loot bag, you cannot die, you also cannot get caught by any of the guards and lastly you cannot fail any hacks. Don't worry about that cause the hacks are fairly simple. For the Elite Challenge it doesn't actually matter if you get caught, but I will show you how to do it completely stealthy to make it easier. If you just follow my route you will complete the Elite Challenge every time. When you are back at the planning screen, go to the finale section and start it in the bottom right. From here, set your approach vehicle to the Longfin, your infiltration point to the main dock, your compound entry point to the drainage tunnel, your escape point to whatever, this doesn't really matter and you will see why later. Set the time of day to day, at least that's what I prefer. Lastly, go to weapon loadout and double click on suppressors. When you see the box turn orange, you're good to go. I actually finally got the pink diamond and I saved it for this video, so it won't be on hard mode, but that doesn't really change anything except for a little less money for me. You're now ready for the Cayo Perico Heist finale. Alright, so first we will get the secondary loot, and for the entire heist in general just follow my route. Right now we are going to the airstrip on the left. Also a pro tip, hold your right bumper on your controller so you can make sharp turns, it's especially helpful at this very first part. Once you're here, dock your boat on the sand without it getting stuck. If you follow exactly what I do, you don't have to worry about getting caught, cause I do this completely stealthy. Grab your machine pistol and take out this guard. Now go into the hangar, and if you had secondary loot behind this fence, press right on the D-pad to open it and then grab the stash. Keep that chart in mind that I showed earlier. I will only take one stack of green stuff because it's less valuable loot, and that way I have enough space for Coca-Cola, which is high value loot. If you also have secondary loot on the upper floor, you have to get in a forklift over here. Then pick up these boxes over here and do what I do. I will use it to climb on top of the platform. The method that we use to climb on it when scoping out the island doesn't work cause there isn't a lock on that side. When you're in here, open up the gate with the cutting torch and loot whatever you need to get. When you're done here, jump back out to the ground floor and follow the route I'm taking. You can see that I have a little more space left in my loot bag, so I will go to the other loot spot just so you all can see how to get to it stealthily. We will go to this wall and then climb on top of the roof. Now you have to take out the guard on the balcony and also shoot this camera. It's kinda hidden, but you will see it. Now wait till this guard walks away, cause sometimes if you already start opening the gate when he's close to the stash, he can hear the cutting torch. So now just grab what you need to get. Like I said, I only need a little bit more green stuff to fill up my loot bag. Once you have got all your secondary loot and filled up your loot bag, make your way back over to the long fin. Hopefully you ducked it better than me, but don't worry if you have to swim to it. We are moving on to the main event of the Cayo Perico Heist, which is stealing the primary target. Once again, just follow my route so we can enter the compound through the drainage tunnel. Jump out the boat and dive underwater. Also equip your rebreather by pressing left on the D-pad cause you don't want to drown in the middle of this. So just swim to the drainage tunnel and from there we have to cut open the gate. It's pretty easy, just hold the button to start the cutting tool and then use your right or left joystick to move the cutting tool. You have to burn each bar for a couple seconds, and once it goes from green to red you can move on to the next bar. Once you cut open the gate, swim through the tunnel and enter the compound. So when you're in the compound, follow my route. Don't worry about any of the guards, they will not see you. Once you're here, make sure this guard walks to the right and then you can walk right past him. Same for this guard, just run behind him and follow me up the stairs. There's one more guard, so take cover on this wall and wait till he walks down the stairs. You might think that he will see you, but don't worry, when he walks past you, quickly run behind him and go up the stairs. Then go inside El Rubio's office. Open his safe for some free cash. You can get between 20 and 100k from this. Now go to the elevator and do the hack. This is the fingerprint hack. You have to match the boxes on the left with the fingerprint on the right. I know there's a strategy for this, but I just go from the small fingerprint to the white one and I usually get it done pretty fast. Now you can take the elevator down to the basement. Here we have to burn a lock again by pressing right on the D-pad. Once you're inside, go to the glass box and cut the glass with your cutting torch. It's pretty simple, just hold down your right trigger till the heat bar in the bottom right almost fills up. Then let it cool down and repeat, don't let it overheat. After doing that 4 or 5 times, it will cut through the glass and you can steal the primary target. If you have bearer bonds as your primary target, Pavel will text you the safe code and you have to enter the code in the safe. So we now have the primary target and we will make our way back over to El Rubio's office by taking the elevator. We can't escape through the drainage tunnel anymore cause they sealed it off. Just follow my lead and we will stealthily be out of here in like a minute. Go down the stairs, walk behind this guard and also walk past this guard, but make sure the other guard is on the left. I didn't have good RNG, so I had to wait till he moved to the left. Then jump down and follow this path. Don't worry too much about the guard on the left, just go around their cone of vision and press right on the D-pad here to escape. It doesn't matter if the guard sees you, just make sure you spam right on the D-pad so the cutscene starts. When you're outside of the compound, grab your machine pistol, run in between these two trees and take out this guy with a headshot. Then take the bike and follow me again. You only have to be careful with this guard, just go behind him and you will be fine. Then drive through here and don't crash into the bushes or trees cause they are solid. Now try to jump as far as you can. If you have enough speed and hit the jump right, you can go pretty far. So we now have to swim away to escape Cayo Perico. Just go underwater, equip the rebreather and keep swimming till the text disappears in the bottom center of your screen. Now you can stop swimming and it will load. That can take a little bit. So for completing the Cayo Perico heist on normal mode and beating the elite challenge with the pink diamond as my primary target, I made $1.6 million. On hard mode it would have been 1.7 million. Keep in mind that the pink diamond together with the panther statue are the best primary targets, but even if you have the worst primary target, you're still making $1.2 million for less than an hour of work. I really hope this video helped you guys out and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.